Many people love to get ahead by using the tactic of pretending to be pro-black for their own benefit. We have YouTubers, we have people in politics, and even presidents that try to do all of the above. But right now what we're seeing in black cities around America are people using that same strategy to gain African American trust. And we see people like Mayor Brandon Johnson, Tiffany Henyard, but there's even another guy who may be just as bad as the ones aforementioned. His name is Khalid Kamau, also now known as Mayor Kobi. Now, Mayor Kobi is the proud mayor of South Fulton, Georgia, which is a suburb of Atlanta. And of course, under his administration, he has been cited for doing many silly things like misspending and scamming. But before we get into that, remember, it was just last year or the year before that he went to jail for this.
Mayor, why were you on that property?
I just wanted to see the house. I do apologize to the owners. I thought it was abandoned.
Embattled South Fulton Mayor Khalid Kamau was arrested Saturday morning on charges he trespassed on this property on Cascade Palmetto Highway and committed first-degree burglary, which is a felony. Sources say the property owner held Kamau at gunpoint until cops arrived, but police have yet to confirm that. In his mugshot at the Fulton County Jail, he smiled big. But minutes earlier, he told Fox 5's Deidre Dukes he was sorry.
I apologize for the negative attention this has brought to our city.
His arrest is just the latest in a string of bizarre incidents in South Fulton since he took office last year.
The mayor got arrested for trespassing and was held at gunpoint. He went to jail, not the person that pulled the gun on him, but he was, lying, saying he thought the home was abandoned. What kind of crackhead stuff is that? Who goes to an abandoned house and just look for stuff? I guess if you're Mayor Khalid Kamau, your ass can do this stuff. But again, there's been other breaches that he's done since he's been there, and people have been auditing his spending habits.
Alleged misuse of taxpayer dollars. Tonight, the city of South Fulton is launching an audit of the mayor after a citizen complaint revealed he may have used a government credit card for some personal expenses. Atlanta News First reporter Brittany Ford is live tonight at South Fulton City Hall. Brittany, this comes after a very explosive meeting last night.
Yeah, and the mayor actually walked out of that meeting and has yet to address these allegations. Tonight, the city is laying out their plan to address calls for accountability.
But here's the worst part. Our brother decided that he wanted to go to Ghana. Now stop the show. Ghanaians out there, I'm not attacking you. This is not a hate Ghana episode. So please don't cry in the comments. I know y'all about to cry, but it's not my fault. He decided to go to Ghana and just visit Africa. Nothing is wrong with that. But it is something wrong with that if you charge the city's credit card $26,000 and you're gone for 20 days and you don't tell anybody. But what was his excuse when he got confronted?
A heated exchange as South Fulton council members questioned the mayor for spending $26,000 on his city-issued credit card, including a trip to Africa. Here it is.
I am so distressed and disappointed that the blackest city in the United States of America is heading into Black History Month with its all-black council tearing each other down.
We're not tearing you down. You took your black behind over to Africa for 20 days and didn't tell anybody.
Well, they say the mayor has yet to justify the expenses that are now being audited. We've reached out to the mayor for his side of the story, but he hasn't responded yet.
So his excuse was, I can't believe in February in Black history, we're going to try to tear each other down. Now, this is what a lot of blacks try to do. And of course, he's a black Democrat. Remember when Snoop Dogg was talking about performing for Donald Trump? This is 2017. Anybody who performed for Donald Trump, this is what he said about you.
Go out there and do a country song. So ain't nobody going to perform for Donald Trump, huh? Which one of you going to be the first one to do it? I'm waiting. I'm going to roast the one of you Uncle Tom for doing it. Which one of you gonna do it first? I suppose the one that performs for himself.
Stop the cap.
Oh yeah, you a house N-word, if you go perform for Donald Trump. Then guess what? He ended up performing at the inauguration after dissing Donald Trump. Want to know what he said after he got confronted?
Yeah. Get your life right. Stop worrying about mine. I'm cool. I'm together. Still a black man, still 100% black.
Oh, I'm still a black man. Stop trying to tear somebody down. And this is what you always hear from the black community, especially in the African American community, #FBA. When they get caught doing something hella stupid or dumb as hell, all of a sudden you trying to tear the black man down. This is the same strategy that Tiffany Henyard uses. But D.L. Hughley basically admonished Snoop Dogg for using that same mentality.
That was Donnell Jones, you know what's up. So, of course, Snoop has responded to the backlash he received for performing for a Trump event. One of the things he pointed out was that we always stick together. We're good at tearing each other apart, which is pretty constant. It's pretty consistent when somebody gets into trouble. It takes backlash from the community. It's always a communal thing. It isn't any action they took. It is the fact that we can't stay together, that we can't stick together, that it's us always attacking us. But that flies in the face of the reality of what's happening right now. It is not us who are tearing down affirmative action. It is not us who is tearing down DEI. It is not us who are tearing families apart. It is not us who have decided that affirmative action and rollbacks that have been that had precedent for 50, 60 years are gone. It is not us that is doing that. It is the man you decided to perform for. It is not us who ridiculed you. It was Elon Musk who showed your clip from 2017 and another from 2025 and said the vibe shift is real. It wasn't us that did that. It is. I think most people are disappointed because they saw you a specific way, and you have a right to kind of interpret and do whatever artistically you want to. No one's begrudging you that. But why the attack on the community? Because they disagree with something you did. You performed for a guy they knew would do what he's doing. But it's us that have the problem. It's us that are wrong. It is us that can't stick together.
And the thing is, once they do something wrong, they don't want to be accountable. They want to blame the black community. It's the black community's fault. Now, this particular guy got up and left that meeting, and he's been having nothing but problems in South Fulton since he's gotten there. Again, black liberal, black Democrat, Black Lives Matter, and again, always running on the behalf of the community, while at the same time using taxpayers' money to fund whatever he wants to fund. Same thing with Tiffany Henyard. She's so accountable. She's stolen money from people too in Dalton, but does she use the same excuse as them?
Henyard says she's being blamed for the actions of others.
You're the boss.
Do everybody know what their employees do? No.
But do you feel responsibility because they were your employees?
I feel responsibility to tell the truth, and that's what I'm doing.
You see, it's not my fault, it's their fault. It's no accountability. And the reality is, in the African American world, in the FBA world, in the black community, many parts of the politicians, they want to receive the benefit of leadership, but don't want to take any level of accountability. And if you really want to know why the black world doesn't grow, there is no strong leadership. There is no way, bruh. You should be doing Dirty December in Nigeria, Ghana, on somebody else's dollar. Okay, if you want to go for 20 days, with you the mayor, and you probably didn't have any days off, you should at least let your people know. And the lady was right. When she said you took your black behind over to Africa and didn't let nobody know and spent $26,000, your ass is a damn fool, okay? And then you want to blame it on somebody else. Stop tearing me down. So wait a minute. On one hand, you want the job and the position, and then when you do something, it stopped tearing me down. Then you wonder why these communities can never develop. In every other community, when you do something like that, they punish you. Chinese community, you steal their money, punished. Vietnam, punished. Singapore, punished. Black America, you can do that all day and then get elevated. Look at Jay Morrison. Jay Morrison took all these people's money. Now he's somewhere in Atlanta preaching. You can do that in Black America. You can do that all day long. Look at Dr. Umar Johnson stealing people's money all the time, lying. And then he can still go to the Breakfast Club. The black community rewards clowns. If you're a clown, you can become a mayor of a major city in Black America. It's true. Look at Brandon Johnson. Look at Monique Owen in East Point, Michigan. Look at LaToya Cantrell in New Orleans. I'm naming Kwame Kilpatrick in Detroit. I'm naming major people in major cities that do major stupid shit that get on all the time, and then we protect them just like pastors. When they mess up, touch not my thou anointed, do my prophets no harm. We start using biblical scriptures to protect the crookeds. And that's why some of y'all are silly as hell. Y'all don't make no damn sense. This is exactly why I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is exactly why I moved away. Because of shit like this. I'm too old for this. And talking to most pro-blacks about stuff like this, y'all start blaming the white man. Oh, the white, ain't wasn't no white man on here on no damn plane with him to no damn Ghana. If y'all don't sit y'all $5 asses down for real, that's why I can't take some of y'all seriously that believe in this. Stop stealing black people money. Stop that. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Oshadu Jackson back at it again. Back with another episode of Fair Use on Kanganda. I'm out.